Hello folks, how you doing? Me, Paddy from across the shop, and another wee sort of knife testing video morning. So what I'm going to do is test these two knives, and these are the two newest iterations of Rough Rider knives that I have got. They're both Stockmans. This one's in green micarta, which is just gorgeous, and this one's in aluminium, and instead of the 440A, this one has vg10. Now, there's maybe $10 in difference in price. Well, over here in the UK there is. There's about $10 difference in price, or £10 over here in the UK. Now, I was willing to pay that to get vg10, because as you know, vg10 is an absolutely great, not budget, but it's, a higher end budget steel. So I wanted to test it off against the 420A to see, is there a big difference that you're getting for that price? So this came absolutely razor sharp. This wasn't so much. So what I've done is I've sharpened them both. There's that one, you can hear that one, and you can hear that one. They're both extremely sharp now. And what I'm going to do, and what I used to sharpen them this morning was, because the 440A can be a bit funny sometimes, in my 600 stone, then my Spyderco white ceramic, and then a couple of goes in the wee strop. Now, there was literally a couple of seconds on each one, and I got them both screaming sharp. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn you around to my kitchen, and I'm going to cut cardboard. And I'm going to cut cardboard until either one of these, until they both don't cut computer paper. And then I'll come back, I'll tell you the numbers properly, and we'll just see where they go. So I can't speed it up because I don't know how to do that. So this will be live. So pardon the time. See you in a minute. Bye. Okay, that's me back again. That's me sitting here. So now I'll drop the seat down a bit. There we go. That's better. So again, this is just cardboard from Amazon. So there's nothing special about it. And I'm just going to start cutting with it. So that's 10 cuts. And a bit of paper. Yeah. And another 10, which is 20. Oh, I think that was me rather than me, so I'll just do it again. Is it me? Surely not just 20 cuts. Nah, it is, it's just me. That's cutting fine. 20. 30. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's absolutely fine still. 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Well, it's still going strong after 50. 448, not a bad out of steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's 60. That's fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 70. This is 440A, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting to fight the box a wee bit. See, that's 80. It's still cutting it, but you can feel it starting to get a bit rough. 1, 2, 3. That's 90. There you go. You can never tell, can you? I find this hard to sharpen, yet it's cutting away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. Ah, that's still going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 105. It's just starting to go off. I'm going to have to get more cardboard, sorry. 105, and I shall leave the knife there. I'm going to get some more cardboard. I love life. That's me back again. There's the knife. Plenty of cardboard this time. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't cut that well, but there we go. I've tested 420 before and it was actually fine. Or 440A, I should say. It is 440A, isn't it? 440A, right. So the 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it, starting, that's it, right? So, there we go, one more go at heavy dig. That was 110, that's 440A, 110 cuts in cardboard. And that's only one of the 3 blades you have in that knife. So, don't think that a Rough Rider cannot do work. That is an absolutely awesome little knife. So we'll leave that sitting over there. And we shall go to the vg10 version and we'll see how many cuts we get out of that before it'll no longer cut paper smoothly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 50. Absolutely fine. 51, 52, 53, 4, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70. And let's just double check that again, that we're okay. $70. 1, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, oh, 76, 77, 78, 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, oh, 88, 89, 90. Let's see what that's like. And that's as clean as you like. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be 110, which is equal to the 440A. Yeah, that's much cleaner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 120. Absolutely clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 130. I mean, that really is clean. It's not even struggling at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10. 130. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go, that is still cutting so much cleaner. I think we're at 150 now, aren't we? I'm sort of losing the will to cut. And that is absolutely. So, is this a better steel? I'm not going to keep on going because I think that will keep going for another 50 cuts. But what I think I've proved is the vg10 does make a difference. It is a better steel. They have heat treated it well. So if you're going to buy this Rough Rider and you're thinking, am I going to get a better deal than the 440A? Yes, you are. But are you getting a much superior knife? No, this cut's great. 110 cuts with one blade, you've got 3 blades there. Do you know what I mean? And this, I mean, let's just show you, this is not blunt by any means. Look at that. I can just feel it because it's juddering at the paper. I mean, that isn't finished cutting. That could go on cutting for ages, but this is just so much better. and that's, you know, 150 to 110. I just think whichever one you want, the aluminium or micarta, you cannot go wrong with Rough Rider. They are just beautifully crafted, beautifully made knives that have been heat treated well, because they just wouldn't cut like that if they weren't. It's as simple as that, you know, they just wouldn't cut. So by all means, if you like the modern traditional, you can take this one apart. I haven't done a review of this yet, it's coming soon. But I mean, that's a cut test, 150 cuts, and it was still going strong. On one blade, you have 3 blades. So that to me, there's your work knife. If you want to carry a work knife in your pocket and you want to get through a day's work, that'll get through it. As long as it's just box cutting and things like that. So there we go. I'll take you back over to the table for my final thoughts on it, and we'll talk about it there. So, final thought, folks, on these two knives. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a lovely knife, and at 110 cuts, and look, it's still sharp. You've seen it. It's not blunt. It would keep going. There's 3 blades in there. That'll get you through most days' works that you're going to want. This vg10 seems to be even better. Cut-wise, it went to 150. It was still incredibly sharp. It hasn't even stuttered. But it would have just kept on going. So all I wanted to do was to see whether the heat treat was good, and was the vg10 much better than it. Yes, it is going to be better. And I'm not going to sit there and test for a minute. For to me, that's proved the point that this, you know, cuts better than this by quite a margin. I mean, don't forget, that's quite a margin so far. Now, the things that this doesn't have that this does have, I think, is a bit of character. I know that's aluminium, and I know it's blue, it's got the colour. This micarta is second to none. I would love to see this in micarta, the vg10. The other thing is the swedge, the beautiful swedges that Rough Rider had started putting on all their knives. Really lovely, well-cut swedges. There isn't one on this, which is quite disappointed. They even had the swedge on both sides of that knife. So I think maybe they could have fancied this up a bit more. And I know it's probably, well, the blade steel's not going to be that much more. And I think they're charging the right price for it. And that is the problem, they're charging the right price. You know, it's 30, I think it cost me £33 here for this. This one cost me about 22 or 23, I'm not sure exactly what it was. But on the whole, Rough Rider are just... that is amazing. I would highly recommend either one of them. Either one. You don't need to go for the vg10 if you like the looks of this, because this is a great little workhorse as well. This one's easier to sharpen. vg10 is very easy to sharpen, and it's much easier to sharpen over the 420A. So if you are 440A, if you struggle with sharpening the vg10, I would definitely say it just comes back in seconds. In seconds. So there we go. Interesting. I hope it interests you. I hope you like that sort of thing. If not, I'm sure you'll let me know down below. So, wee Paddy's away for a cup of tea. All the best. Good luck. Bye.